Hello there everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Dragon Mania Legends. So, as you can probably tell from the title, we do have news on what the new Dragon of the Week is going to be. So if we head on over to the news section in-game, it says who's stopping or stomping to Dragonlandia. So greetings Dragon Lords, who's coming to Dragonlandia next week? If you need some help, find it out. Take a look at our Facebook page here. And yes, they do just have a post where you click the breeding den. You see this lovely little egg right here. And this is the egg for the elephant dragon. So, obviously, I do have this guy already. We got him as part of an event last year. A very cool looking guy. I really do like the animal sort of themed dragons. But he is an epic with the earth, fire, and wind elements. These are his base stats for level 14. But in general, he is more of a collectible dragon over anything else, but like I said, he is going to be next week's Dragon of the Week, replacing the Pallet Dragon on Monday. So if you've never had him before, then stay tuned for that. I mean, he's only been breedable once before, and it was earlier this year in January, I think it was. So he hasn't been available an awful lot, but he's a very nice looking dragon in general, so you know, for anyone that doesn't have him yet, I wish you the very best of luck with breeding him. Obviously, we don't have the breeding combination for him yet either, since they announced that on Mondays. So for now, we are just going to be left waiting for a little bit. And I don't think there's any more promotions on. In fact, it's not even working for me, like quite a lot of things. I mean, the Pallet Dragon is on sale if you want to buy him. I normally advise against doing that, because obviously you've still got another 2.5 days to breed him, and it's with the Tesla and Leaf Dragons. And I tell you what, on Android, I am having the absolute, probably worst time of my life trying to breed a Tesla Dragon. Like, you would not believe how many attempts I have tried to breed a Tesla Dragon. You know, it's just a metal and energy common dragon. And it is causing me as much trouble as some of the rares did, like, back in the day. Like, literally, I'm probably on my 10th attempt already for trying to breed it, and every single time, with this combination that I'm using at their exact levels, I keep breeding UV dragons! And I don't want them! He's the uncommon version, he should be the rarer version of it. But no matter how many times I try and breed him, every single time it is the UV and not the Tesla, so I haven't even been able to try and breed the Pallet this week. So I am kinda pooper-peeved-steved about that, as you could probably tell. I mean, I have never had luck like this before in my life. I know that, in the Discord server, a couple of people were talking about how the Leaf Dragon seems to pop up constantly, like all the time for them. And with this specific breeding combination, for whatever reason, I cannot get a Tesla. So I'm thinking, is it literally just I have been having the worst luck ever imaginable, or best luck, I guess you could say. But I don't know, maybe there is something to do with the coding in-game that for certain levels of dragons and for certain, I don't even know, but maybe there's something that makes it more likely. I don't know. I've just turned into the other people that just assume things based off of one thing happening. But either way, I am pretty annoyed about it, and it's causing me a great deal of grief mentally. Like, there are a lot of things that mess with my brain, as with all people. Like, everyone has emotional trauma from past events. The Mercury Dragon did cause me a lot of grief in the past. We got some legend that was pretty good. And I know a couple of other people that struggled to breed the Mercury for a very long time. But from the sounds of it, my biggest problem on Android ever is just going to be breeding a bloody common dragon. Oh, I don't even know what to say anymore. Literally, I don't even get it. I don't know why it's doing this to me. Obviously on Android, I want to go for as many just Dragons of the Week that I can, especially if they're with the energy element, because I just unlocked it along with some other stuff. So I would really appreciate just getting a cool little rare. And plus, if we try and breed for the Pallet this week, there's also the chance to breed the Lightning Dragon. So I was like, well, you know, if I get either of those guys, that's going to be pretty good. Well, apparently not. Apparently I'm not going to get the opportunity to breed any of them. I guess that is my mini rant for today over. Kind of. I'm sure I'll end up bringing it up at one point or another, just because it's very annoying. But, you know, most DML players have experienced this at one part of their playing or another, where just there's one dragon that will always try and avoid you, because obviously this game is all down to chance, so there is the chance that technically someone could just go to try and breed the Dragon of the Month and breed it every single time they try. Chances of that happening are probably like millions to one, but there is the chance for that to happen. And so, in the same light, there's also the chance that no matter what dragon you try and breed, you will never, ever breed it. Which is very disheartening, since I believe the chance to breed the Tesla out of that combo is like 60%, something like that. So I don't know what to think anymore. My brain is going haywire, I am beyond belief, and I just want that stupid dragon to turn up. That is all I have to say. But along with my very tedious struggles of trying to breed the Tesla, I am actually a tiny little bit away from reaching level 25 on my phone. So, that means that I am going to unlock clans in, like, literally less than a day. So I did mention that we do have an Android clan that is going to be set up, or already has been set up, but unfortunately, due to the bugs in the most recent update, nobody can actually search for the clan, so I guess I'm not even going to be able to search for my own clan, which is going to be a little bit awkward, but Gameloft have got in contact with us and said that they are looking into the issue and are aware of it happening, so I assume that it's probably going to get fixed, or at least we're going to have a workaround implemented very soon. Again, hopefully, for that. So, you know, if you do want to join the Android clan that we're going to get set up, I have already spoken about it yesterday, but it is just the real Quackalakes clan, I believe is what it's called. And, you know, you can get straight to it, or you'll see a bunch of posts about it on the Discord server that we have, and all of the Discord members do talk about the clans that we've set up quite a lot. I guess instead of using the in-game clan chat, which just bans everything because it thinks you're swearing, I guess it is just easier to message on different things. So, you know, if you're someone that does want a clan, just letting you know that we do have one available for you, and I will be there very, very soon. Again, I'm just waiting for this new clan event to start. I wish I could be here for the very start of it happening, but, you know, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. I do luckily have a couple of days off for the next few days, though, which is going to be a very nice change of pace. So, if anything does happen in the meantime with these next 2.5 days or so, I'll probably be right on it for you. So, yeah, just, you know, giving you the heads up. I wish I could stream as well, but after the absolute failure that was last week, I don't even know if I want to try it again. I don't know how many of you were there, but I did try and set up a DML live stream, and my PC was just not having any of it. Like, literally, it practically exploded. And I was on the floor cleaning out the fan, I should say. I don't want to clean out the flan, that sounds disgusting actually, but yeah, I was just on the floor cleaning all the inside of the PC, because if you have a big rig, or anything that isn't just a tiny laptop, you would probably know that they get very, very dusty. Even some laptops can get dusty if you just sort of keep them in the same place, but it was awful, it was disgusting. I haven't really cleaned out that PC in like 2 years. So, it was caked in dust and just, like, gruesome stuff. And, like, I was covered in black and all this grisly, gritty, dusty stuff, and it was awful. And, I mean, I did get it all done, but doesn't seem to have, or I haven't tried it since, but I don't think it's any different from what it was. It's still running at the same temperature. So I'm not really sure anymore what to do. It's just, everything seems to be trying to make it as difficult as it possibly can for me. Streaming isn't working, Tesla Dragon isn't popping up. The weather's bad today, so I couldn't put the washing out. You know, it's just the little things that get to you at the end of the day. Like, nothing annoys me more than it's like, okay, you've got like 2 days off, your first 2 days off in forever, and you've got like half of the day to be able to put the washing out to wash it. Hey, look, we're gonna rain today, and it's gonna be the only 2 days of the week that it rains. Thank you. Thank you so bloody much. You actually make me want to kill someone. You actually make me hate my life. Weather gods. Not that I'm religious or anything, but if there was a thing I would actually hate you with a burning, stinking passion. I'm just saying that as I'm looking out my window. And I have so many house chores to do. And that's why I'm procrastinating, and I've come and played DML instead. Because there's nothing better than procrastination, am I right? Or am I right? Well, you know, that's the thing about procrastinating. It's obviously not good for you, and you're gonna have to sort your things out eventually anyway, so really you should just get it over and done with. But, you know, you just don't want to do it sometimes. Especially since I was just watching a show, like, all morning, so it's like when you get into that groove of just not doing absolutely anything for a couple of hours, and then as soon as something comes up that you have to do, you're like, no, don't do that, make someone else do it. Get my mom to do it. Not that I actually live with my parents, but, well, technically, that is a very weird situation we have going on, but regardless, we've got more of these clan quests to do, and all I ever do is complain. All I ever do is complain about numerous things that just sort of tick me off very slightly in the day. You know, you should be used to that by now. If you've been here for like longer than a day. Wow, you actually survived! There we go, another thing to annoy me for today. Yeah, one of these days I am just gonna break down from all these tiny nuisances that are gonna annoy me. But apart from that, I guess everything's been going swimmingly, everything's fine. Again, the show I was watching today, well, I should just say it's an anime instead of trying to sugarcoat it and say that it's like some important documentary with like David Attenborough in it or something. But no, I've just been watching that non-stop because unfortunately the thing I'm watching is like 70-something episodes long. And considering I don't have a lot of time normally to, you know, actually do anything really, it's very weird already being like 40 episodes into it, and it's like, whoa, when did this happen? I mean, it has taken me like a week, so it's not like I just watched all 70 episodes in a day or anything, but you know, it takes a lot of effort to be that lazy. That is genuinely what I'm finding. It takes a lot of effort to do nothing. For me at least, because I'm someone that always zooms around. It's like, oh my god, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to make a video, I have to post on Discord, I have to make a Facebook post or something. So to just sit there, it actually takes a lot of effort. I don't know, is that just me? Does anyone else find that when you're just so used to doing a ton of stuff that as soon as there's nothing to do, you're like, whoa, what is there to do next? Do I just sit here? Do I just wallow in self-pity? Is that actually what I'm going to be doing with my day? I don't know. But for now, I'm going to make sure I collect all of this gold, because otherwise lazy me will not do it, and I will not be collecting enough gold to put any more food in. And obviously that is no bueno, we do not want that to be happening. But yeah, a couple more days until the clan quest event. If the siege thing's coming out, I don't know, again we don't have confirmation on that 100%. I'm going to assume it is. Because why else would they put the clan event to that time frame otherwise if it didn't include some new stuff? That's just my assumption at least. But, oh god, I feel like I really need to sneeze. Oh! Ah! Yeah, it's not coming though. Oh, I'm just gonna be on the edge. Don't do this. Actually, very quickly before I leave, let's feed up Sani a little bit more. 1.45 mil food. Gone skis. So we've only got a tiny little bit left until level 69. That is the best number to be stuck on. But Anyway, for now, I am going to leave you guys there. Look forward to this guy becoming the next Dragon of the Week, and, if anything else happens in terms of the clan and fixing the bugs and stuff like that, obviously I'll let you guys know, but stay hyped for some new stuff that is going to be coming up. So, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, I will see you then.